Welcome back to the channel. It's Tatiana of Meat-Based Tati. I'm so glad that you're here. Today I'm going to be taking you along with me through what I eat in a day. And we're going to have some breakfast today. We're having a little bit of it's like a different take on our normal bowl. So today we are doing some beef heart, ground beef heart, and then some ground beef. And then we're going to have some leftover tri-tip. Haven't decided if I want them cold chunks or to be mixed into the hash yet. So we'll see. And then we have some chicken sausages here, and then some cream cheese to just make it nice and creamy afterwards, and then a few eggs, and then we have some hearty cheese that we'll top the food with. Oh, and then we have some bacon in the oven already, so we'll have some of that as well. Just wanted to get it going because it takes a little longer. All right, it's time to crack our eggs. We usually have way more eggs in this bowl in this meal, but we just ran out, and so we'll pick up some more today. But for now, we just have a couple of other random meats to go with it. I'm going to add some half and half and some salt to this. I like to get this ground beef or the ground heart from my local butcher. I just ask for it ground up, and it's super nice because I can just add it to any ground meat, really, like all my ground beef bowls. I can just add that. If I want to add it to my burgers or meatballs, like it's super convenient. So I love getting that from my local butcher. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of bacon grease to my pan that I'm going to cook the eggs in. And then I'm also going to do my little butter trick where I use just the butter stick on the pan exactly and get it so it's like bubbling nicely. And when it's bubbling, that's usually a good sign that it's going to be non-stick for me and that it's not burning quickly. So it's like the perfect temperature. And so one last mix for the eggs, and then we will toss them in. And then I'll turn the heat down, and then we'll just kind of like push it from one side to the other. I've gotten a lot of comments about my cast irons and how I can get them to be so non-stick and to just glide off the pan. If you're interested in knowing more of how I season my pans and all those things, let me know down below. Okay, I left them a little wet, and so now I'm going to add the cheese on top. So you can kind of see the texture there. And then we'll put it into the oven from here for a couple of minutes. All right, let's get this plated up. I'm starting with these nice cheesy and very, very good looking gooey eggs. And then we're going to do some of this ground beef mixture here. And then I forgot to mention that ground beef heart adds like a really good flavor. In my opinion, I just like that flavor a lot. And then we'll do some chicken sausages. And then we'll do about, if I can get them. They always get so stuck together. Dang it. Got it, but I have a burnt thumb. Okay. And then the bacon. And that will be our breakfast today. Breakfast is served and plated. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this. If you've been enjoying the content, go ahead and subscribe down below. It greatly helps the channel to be pushed out to more people. So we're going to enjoy. All right, we're going to line the cheese with some of this tri-tip. And this is kind of like how I like eating the meat cold, the steak usually, or anything like that. I like it cold. And you can just wrap it up into like little cheese rolls. And they're so good. You can put as much as you want. Sometimes I do less, sometimes I do more. And then we'll see if that'll do today. And then I just kind of roll them. Roll, roll, roll. And then it's this beautiful little cheese and like a steak bite. It's delicious. I can see this being perfect for packing for a work day or anything like that. Today we're going to have this on the side of our breakfast, but I want to give you a little taste test before breakfast is done. It's so good. Don't forget to salt the steak before you do it too. It's dinner time, and we are going to be having a seafood night. We're having some wild-caught salmon, some sockeye salmon, and then we're having some wild-caught sea scallops. And then I'm just going to go ahead and salt these quickly, just kind of everywhere. And we're not going to do too much because I made something in here. I'll tell you about it in just a sec. I just don't want to salt it too much to be over-salted as our end result. And so I'll do a little bit, and then I could always salt it after. I just can't take away salt, you know? And so made a yummy sauce. This is for either dipping or drizzling on top afterwards. And I did it so it can cool nicely, and that way I'm not worried about it because, anyway, It has a little bit of cream cheese, like just like a little pinch of cream cheese. It has half and half. It has butter, it has garlic, and it has parsley, and a little pinch of salt. And that will be what we are dressing up this meal with. Let's get cooking. I would love to know if any of you make salmon, and if you ever pan-sear it, or if you cook it in the oven, do the air fryer. What is your go-to method of cooking salmon? I'd love to know, and I'd love to know the ins and outs of it. I would like to know if you cook in the air fryer, what temp you cook it at, if you like it with a certain sauce, a certain carnivore-ish sauce, or anything like that. I'd love to know more. We occasionally throw in a salmon here and there, and so yeah, I could always up my game on cooking salmon. They're falling. Yucky. Ooh. Nice. I'm just gonna leave it. Dinner is plated. Before I forget to mention, I was snacking on that tri-tip and the cheese rolls just like I had on the side for breakfast. It was just quick, easy. It was a long day, later dinner. And so I just wanted a little quick bite, little appetizer. And so that's kind of what we snacked on. We had a little bit of red meat in this meal-ish with the appetizer. But anyway, we're getting into our plated salmon. I loved that they came out this way. We decided to pan-sear them. We usually put them in the oven, but I'm loving the crust on them. I'm loving like the crispy skin on the bottom. I'm very excited to try that. And then we have these scallops. We were like trying to get them out at the right temperature, making sure we weren't overcooking them because we hate that rubbery texture. And so we were like temping every single one of them. And so it was a busy time. And so, yeah. Anyway, we are going to get eating and enjoy. I just wanted to mention that I, along with my husband, offer one-on-one online coaching with nutrition, workouts, and overall training to find a healthy lifestyle that best fits you. We always prioritize nutrient-dense foods while helping our clients reach their goals with carnivore, animal-based, and whole foods with a meat-based approach, always. We are passionate about guiding people to find true health, not just lose weight. It's great to lose weight, but what's better is losing weight while nourishing the body. So if that interests you or someone you know, our website and application will be down below, or you can email me directly. And now, back to the video. But I just want to thank you so much for coming along with me on this very efficient and quick what I eat in the day. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.